Hey Maggie, I've got a quick question.
Uh,
It's Frank.
Hi, Frank. Yes, yes,
Oh, hey.
yeah.
So, the body, yeah, I understand that the body is kind of like it's an object, and we take care of it like it was a car or something. That's clear to me that anything that's seen is not who we are. We're the awareness of all of that. But the body hangs on to a lot of this body mind here still wants bodily pleasure, wants to enjoy the body in many different ways, and uh, it's having a hard time letting go, just letting go of earthly pleasures.
Why do you
You,
want to
you
why do you want to let go of earthly pleasures?
I don't know. It
I
feels like it's
I
keeping me.
love I love earthly pleasures.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
glad I brought this up because I
no,
feel like it's hanging on, and I don't want to. I feel
well,
like I should let go of all that stuff.
no. There's a difference between enjoying uh yeah, an ice cream, and butter pecan, and
That's a good
uh,
one.
needing to have it,
Chocolate mint.
every day, or
Yeah.
or have more and more of it. No, you enjoy it, and you enjoy life, but you don't need to be addicted to your enjoyments, you see.
Mm. Okay.
So
Mm.
enjoying
Like
is
I'm having a little trouble. Like right now, I'm drinking Red Bull, which I don't do. I don't even drink coffee, but all of a sudden, I'm drinking Red Bull, and I get such a high from it. I don't do drugs or alcohol,
yeah.
but the Red Bull gives me a little bit of a gives me a lift. Now I'm beginning to I drink it every day now. Not a lot, but just but it's like these little things that say I keep telling myself I should let go of this stuff. So there's a little bit of guilt and a feeling like I'm backtracking back into
Well,
you
it
know
makes sense
all that stuff.
to use the lift, for example, if you are low energy and you have to, for example, you have to drive to accomplish a certain task, and so the coffee or the Red Bull gives you a lift, that's fine.
Mhm.
But you're right. If it becomes is something that the body is sort of addicted to, that has nothing to do with ignorance. It's simply
Mhm.
an addiction of the body. It's not healthy. Addictions for the body create certain patterns within the body, and these patterns within the body, they interfere with the flow. It's like building a highway in the savannah. The animals cannot cross the highway without possibly getting hit by a car, you see. So you have to use a balanced approach towards your body. Uh, and then, of course, in addiction to, I don't know much about Red Bull, what's in it, but I know that,
It's a form of caffeine.
yes, right, like, right. So it's for you to figure out the balance between enjoying something and depending it, needing it.
Mm.
Um, and there are some needs that are uh, innocent needs, like a cup of coffee in the morning. Okay, big deal. Um, it's not necessarily so, but needing, for example, you cannot function without coffee, throughout the day. I would take a look at that because it's not very healthy for the body. And it doesn't it also interferes with your freedom. Okay, you need to have the coffee. Uh, it's not such a serious matter, but it may interest you too. Uh, but I'm not sure if I focused too much on the Red Bull, if there was something else you were asking that I overlooked.
No, that's actually the thing why I asked because I realize I do realize that I want this awakening. Part of me really wants this awakening really bad, but then there's another part of me that just wants to hang on to this world of the body of bodies and that kind of thing. It's like I'm like not totally where I can where I want to say I want to give all this up. It's like it reminds me of Saint Augustine. That there's a story about Saint Augustine. He said, "God, please let me get rid of these vices." He was like really into women and stuff. He was a player, and he's like, "God, please let me get rid of these vices, but not yet." He's like, he knew he wasn't ready to give it up. So
Right.
I'm kind of like that in a way.
as long as there is a body, it's there to be celebrated, to be enjoyed, to be explored, to create. The downside is that we can get addicted to certain behaviors. Usually the addictions, they're a cover-up for some sense of emptiness or something hollow within us that we want to cover up or fill with the addiction. That is something to be looked at, for you to look at. Am I just enjoying this meal because this body mind is celebrating a nice meal, or do I need to have that meal or else I won't be happy? Do I need to have this Red Bull or this chocolate, or otherwise I won't be happy? It's okay to have a bit of chocolate every now and then, but do I need to have the chocolate in order to fill my emptiness? Then it'll be interesting to take a look at this emptiness.
When you say look at it, do you mean like write it out or something, journal it, or how do you mean?
No, look at it meaning to first notice it. Notice that there is some sort of angst, something in the background.
Yeah.
And what is this angst about? To ask myself, what is this angst about? There'll be answers that come to you from just asking the question.
We'll do that.
Then things are being revealed to you about yourself, about your inner psyche. Asking yourself the question, what's the issue? Is there an issue? What is the issue? But you don't know the answer, so you're open, like, what is it? What is missing? What is it that I'm trying to, what am I seeking in this moment?
Do you think it could be just as shallow as just wanting a lift in the body, or do you think it always has to be deeper than that?
A lift in the body, if there is a reason for that, like a purpose for that. Like, for example, in the morning, we need a lift, a cup of coffee lift. It's a good thing to take a look at, because when you wake up, there's a freshness. There is just pure presence, awareness, awakenedness. But then there is the me story and the me habit. The me habit may be tied into coffee. I'm gonna have my coffee. It makes me, I'm starting the me narrative by acting out the coffee. And I have the coffee. Okay, now I'm on the other side of the coffee, the different me. And to take a look at that. I'm not saying that it's absolutely always that the case, but these are opportunities for you to take a look at. Absolutely, yes.
So it's coming from lack in separation instead of
it could
self.
Be, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Coming from the me habit.
Yeah.
Just meant to, we start the me narrative. Let's start the me narrative with the coffee.
Good one.
On the other hand, one can enjoy a cup of coffee. Enjoyment of the coffee, which is a different thing altogether. Because you don't need to have the cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But you would like to enjoy the cup of coffee, and so for the enjoyment of the coffee. So it's a very subtle difference. But nonetheless, there is something to explore there, yes.
Okay. That's good. That's very enlightening. Thank you, Magdi. Okay. Today's satsang was just the best. I mean, they're all great, but today was just unbelievable. Really appreciate everybody's questions and your answers.
Yes. Thanks.